He said, I turned it down. You never did. You asked for a private jet. So don't lie, Tim. Just say that you wanted us to pay for a private jet. And of course, we're not going to pay for a private jet. Here's what I want to tell you. The announcement is both Dave Smith and Chris Cuomo have agreed to a debate.
That's
yes.
great.
Let's look into this a little bit more, see how the timeline started and what got us to this point. During the making of this video, we've had a couple more posts on X come out here from Tim Pool. So we started out with Patrick Bet-David, who posted this. It's official. Both Chris Cuomo and Dave Smith have agreed to do a sit-down with a live audience PBD podcast on May 31st, 6 p.m. PBD is Patrick Bet-David. A nice little graphic there, right? And then this guy, Jared, I'm not sure who he is, but he got Tim Pool involved by posting, "Take notes, Timcast. Win your fans back by having/hosting the important debates." And it's funny because Tim Pool has that culture show every Friday where he literally hosts debates, and then he has his IRL show every night where he gets into conversations and sometimes, not a debate format, but certainly debates on certain topics, which I'm super jealous of, right? The amount of information that he is able to obtain at the rate that he is able to by having these real-time conversations with these folks on a daily basis is unmeasurable in value. So continuing here, he actually responds, "I was asked to do the debate and turned it down." When I read that, I thought that he was saying that he was asked to host the event on his debate show. But it turns out I was wrong. But Patrick Bet-David then responded, "Turned it down. Our team and your team spoke. Your booker said you wanted us to fly you down on a private jet, which was strange, especially after I attended your paid event in Miami for free. Let us know if you want to see email exchange." Well, I thought, and a lot of people else did, I'm sure, since this was at 11:23 this morning and there hadn't been a response, that that was just going to be where it ended. You probably see a video from Tim Pool addressing this, kind of like he did the Jake Shields thing last week, how he addressed it on his channel. But no, we're wrong, and Tim Pool actually responded 35 minutes ago, "Yeah, I turned it down because it's impossible for me to fly there. I didn't say I didn't want to do it. I want to call him out," talking about Chris Cuomo. "I just can't afford to fly to Miami on a Friday night or make it in time if I fly Saturday morning. I got no beef." It's a time thing for him. And Tim followed that up by saying, "I don't know what the beef is. PBD asked my team if I could debate Cuomo. I said I can't get there because we are live Friday nights. If they can do a private jet, I can make it. If not, I can't. That's it. No beef. I look forward to Dave roasting Cuomo." Which brings me to that topic. Do we really give a crap about what Chris Cuomo has to say at this point? Dave Smith is a smart guy, but Chris Cuomo is a joke, right? And we have a more recent post 3 minutes ago, actually, from Tim Pool again. "I think perhaps people took my tweet saying I turned it down as if to imply I wasn't interested in debating Cuomo. I was offered to debate, really wanted to do it, but I'm unable due to scheduling. I did not mean to imply there was something wrong with the debate." Which is funny because I thought that he was implying that he was asked to host the debate. And I guess that's just my mistake. I don't know if other people thought the same thing that I did or not. Let me know in the comments what you thought it meant when he first responded. But we have a post here from the Quartering. "I want to one day reach a level where I can fly private jets." Tim Pool said he learned it from Ye, which the Quartering then followed up with a meme from the Mystery Science Theater. Tim Pool's been pretty active replying to some folks that were commenting and questioning. So we got here from Michael Scaglione. "You can't skip a single show weeks out to do the Lord's work of dunking on a Cuomo brother. It doesn't add up. Dave was the best choice for this anyway." And then Tim Pool responded, "The idea was Saturday morning debate. The only way is private jet." They said, "What about Saturday night?" I said, "It's like 2 hours of travel plus 3 hours flight time. Super brutal and just wouldn't work." I didn't think they were mad. Somebody responded then, 2 hours to fly isn't much. Do you leave your skate castle?" And then Tim Pool said, "It's 2 hours to the airport and 3.5 to Miami and an hour to destination." So you're talking about 6 hours just to get there. And that's if the commercial flight goes proper, right? And, with everything going on with Boeing, who knows? And we got another one here. I just got to ask, why wouldn't flying business or first class suffice? Tim Pool says, shows wrap at 10 p.m., car ready to ride outside waiting, arrive at the airport at 11:30, no flights available, private from regional airport, 15-minute drive, fly on demand anytime. They offered Saturday night instead, but that means fly first thing, 7 hours travel estimated, do debate, leave and sleep, first thing Sunday, 7 hours EST, arrive home and prep for Monday morning show. Super brutal schedule. Even with the private jet, it's super brutal. And I got to agree. And I'm glad to see that he's actually responded to some of these people because they're asking valid questions, and he actually has legit answers to these. And he's mentioned it on his shows before, but, people don't listen to everything he says or watch all of his videos. And I've actually watched quite a bit. I try to watch at least one or two a day and catch his IRL show at night because I feel like I have a lot to learn that I can learn from Tim. Tim and the guests that he has on and his co-host and everything. I really enjoy what they're doing over there. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much all we got for now. If anything new comes out on this, you can find it on X because I'm going to get to editing. While we're talking about X in this video, I might as well shamelessly plug my X account and say, come over here to X if you're on there and follow me if you're into that kind of thing, So finally, what are your guys' thoughts on Tim Pool and Patrick Bet-David? Just generally in this little beef that they got going here. I don't even think it's a beef, but everybody's just, it's election season and everybody's just kind of on edge, right? And, we got a lot of important stuff going on right now. And so anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. And I will see you guys in the next one.
While I'm posting this, somebody just texted me saying Tim Pool just said, so if you can pull this up, Rob, which is kind of, I don't know what Tim is going through. And if he's trying to find a way to create beef for himself, I don't know what it is. We don't process a lot of how Tim is processing this. A guy comments and said, take notes, Tim Cass. Win your fans back by having and hosting the important debates. He responds, actually, I was asked to do the debate and turned it down. First of all, we never asked you to do this debate last week. We spoke to you on March 25th, which was when you called us out for having Chris Cuomo being one of our talent that's going to be doing podcasts and different shows with us. You were not happy. You said it was, what was his words? He says something effing... dumbest effing decision ever. He said something like that, if I recall.
He didn't have nice words.
No, but by the way, totally fine. I think he's actually a very talented guy, and he does good work. He does very good. He's actually a very smart guy. We've had him on before. Mm-hmm. But Tim, I just put this on Twitter, and I said the following. I said, hey, question mark, if you want to pull up my tweet, Rob, because, and I got Rob right here who spoke to Vanessa, your person. Go to my last tweet. I said, actually turned it down, question mark. Our team and your team spoke on March 25th. Your book has said you wanted us to fly you down in a private jet. No one's ever asked that, which was kind of a strange request, especially after I attended your paid event in Miami. You asked me to do, and I asked you for nothing. It was a favor. So it's kind of weird to say I come to your event with Matt Gaetz and others, and it was free, and you made money that night, and we asked you to come and have a conversation after you say it's the worst effing decision. And you say this. So let me know if you want me to share the email.
Well, he does live in a city that's not located near a big airport. I mean, literally, I think he's somewhere out in West Virginia. Tim, I'll say a bunch of nice things and maybe something you should look into. Smart, opinionated, gets views, very capable, but book recommendation. Maybe you read How to Win Friends and Influence People because there's better ways to navigate relationships.
But this is not How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is called lying. There's a difference. Because How to Win Friends and Influence People, you could take a different approach. Here, he says what?
Scroll down, Rob.
Go scroll down, Rob.
I offered it.
He said, I turned it down. You never did. You asked for a private jet. So don't lie, Tim. Just say that you wanted us to pay for a private jet. And of course, we're not going to pay for a private jet. Here's what I want to tell you. The announcement is both Dave Smith and Chris Cuomo have agreed to a debate.
That's
Yes.
great.
May 31st, Friday night, 6 to 9 p.m.
Friday night fights.
6 to 9 p.m.
That is sick.
Okay? 6 to 9 p.m. It's official. It'll be at our comedy club that we have, 5990 Live. And this is going to be what the people want. The people from the establishment who don't want to see this conversation take place, they're going to do everything in their power to prevent this from taking place.
Fauci being one of them.
Whoever it is.
Yeah.
They're going to be watching.